Welcome back to episode 39, everybody. It is officially Thanksgiving season. So don't get out your Santa hats just yet.
You heard that, so buckle up, baste your turkeys, and get
ready for your quarterback news!
Football beat Bentonville West this past Friday, which was also senior night. Look at you guys go. Volleyball season is officially over. We're so proud of you girls and all you've accomplished.
Band competed in their state competition this past Tuesday. We will update you guys next week on how they did.
Pack your bags and your gloves. Football travels to Springdale tonight for their last in-season game. Cheer has their first competition this Saturday in the Claire Bates Arena at 9.
October's over, so before the month of November, we'd like to start a weekly challenge. This week, we challenge you to find 5 things you're thankful for. This can be big or small, but we like to practice filling our lives with gratitude.
VBHS is having their annual Veterans Day Assembly November 11th in the morning.
If you have friends or families that are veterans, please invite them to this honorable ceremony.
This is an opportunity for us to celebrate their lives, their sacrifice, and their service to our great country.
Now that it is getting increasingly colder, don't forget to bundle up and wear your jackets. Also make sure your pets are safe and warm.
On another note, we have a new style of water fountain that refills your reusable water bottles. We're moving on up, folks. It's time to ditch the single-use plastic and get to refilling.
Beta will begin candy sales next Monday, November 11th. If you're a part of the club, come pick up your candy from Mrs. D. Dunn.
November 11th at 7:30, UFIS will be hosting the Color Purple Traveling Musical.
Tickets are $55. For more information, visit ufis.universitytickets.com.
Registration for the Force with Night to Shine is open. It takes place February 7th of next year. And if you're interested, go to this website.
The student versus staff volleyball game is coming up on November 22nd. Tickets will be sold for $1 during first hour.
You can sign up to play by contacting Zoe Morrison, Grace, or Madeline Doolittle. Seniors get priority to play, so get on that ASAP. Also, if you guys find yourselves with nothing to do tonight, Van Goons will be playing a show in Tulsa at 9ish p.m. at Witty Books. So be there, it's a free show.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another Postsecrets.
Scotty is a pretty cool nerd.
I'm kinda lonely at lunch, but I'd never admit it to anybody.
Okay. I try to do things right, but I usually end up screwing things up. Yeah. Hattie's the raddest dad ever. I love her so much, XD.
Hey, whoever wants to fake their death, hit me up, I'll help.
Yeah, same.
I've almost broken up with my girlfriend 3 times due to my anxious brain. Sometimes I feel like she doesn't even like me anymore.
Yeah. Rest in
I'm
peace.
sorry, bro. I hope you figured it out.
Yep. Okay, guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Our Van Buren High School and Northridge Middle School teams had a very busy day on Saturday, developing strategies, refining their robot designs, and practicing their competition skills for this season. The teams will travel to Bentonville on January 25th for the next competition.
The Green Initiative's yard sale was a smashing success. Thank you to everyone who came out, helped, shopped, and donated. It means a lot to the club that so many people are interested in helping out the school.
Hey everyone, it's me, Scotty, back again with more news from Asia and America. And yes, I do have new glasses. Thank you for noticing. Starting off in Uzbekistan, the government is planning on fining anyone who commits excessive partying. Uzbekistanians are apparently notorious for partying a little too hard in every occasion. Officials claim this is to crack down on excessive spending, as the country isn't exactly rich, but I think it's just because someone was a little jealous they didn't get invited to the party. And now, an update on Hong Kong. Protesters are becoming more and more organized to more effectively target police units. A man calling himself Fat Boy commands 50 or so teenage protesters, specifically targeting riot police units throughout the city. This situation is on the brink of the point of no return, and I will update you as more news comes out. Now, you may have heard of this already, but last week, President Trump announced that the leader of ISIS, al-Baghdadi, was killed in a night raid conducted by the U.S. Special Forces. Several kids were rescued from the compound, but al-Baghdadi detonated a suicide vest after being attacked by the U.S. team's attack dog, nicknamed Coney. No U.S. casualties were had, and President Trump claims he will begin pulling U.S. troops out of Syria now that the threat is dealt with. That's all the time I've got for today, folks. Next week, I'll see you in Europe and Africa. And remember, not all of your clocks set back automatically.
Welcome back to our sustainability tips.
Thanksgiving is right around the corner, which means we are going to be eating a lot of food at me. Here are a few tips to be more sustainable during the season. Try to convince your family to use real plates, cups, silverware instead of single-use items, and maybe you can even try to do the dishes. Also, try to avoid food waste, make a smaller plate.
During this season of thanks, be sure to recycle an old piece of paper and take it and write someone a thank you note. Random acts of kindness will always make somebody's day.
Good morning and happy fall, folks. I hope you all adjusted to that fall back last weekend. I'm back with your weekend weather. Friday, we're going to have a high of 51 and a low of 32, with a no chance of precipitation, actually. Saturday, we're going to have a high of 61 and a low of 40, with a 10% chance of precipitation. Sunday, there's going to be a high of 63 and a low of 39, with a 20% chance of precipitation. That's all, folks. I'm Bryson with your weekend weather, and I'll see you next week.
Welcome back to another week of Ask Alex, where I try my best to answer your guys' questions. Let's get straight into the questions. Question number 1. Rate potato salad on a scale from 1 to 10. If I were to rate potato salad on a scale from 1 to 10, I would put it at an 11.5 because potato salad, if made right, is extremely good and I appreciate it. You should totally bring it to your Thanksgiving outings. Question number 2. Best thing to bring to a potluck. Well, if you want everyone to love you, you can bring potato salad. Winky face. Just kidding. Bring desserts. Bring pumpkin pie. Bring, I'm trying to do seasonal stuff here. Pumpkin pie, pecan pie, cookies, ice cream. Everybody loves ice cream. You can't go wrong if you bring desserts to a potluck. And that's truth. Third question. What's the most influential book you've ever read? I don't read. I don't know. I don't read influential books. I read a lot of fiction. So I can tell you my favorite book, which would happen to be the Dark Tower series by Stephen King, not Stephen. But it doesn't matter. He's not here to stop me. I can pronounce it however I want. It's a good book. Thank you guys for joining me for another week of Ask Alex. If you guys have your own questions, you can submit that to me, or you can submit it to VBHS Pointer Pack News, and I will try my best to get to those and answer them. I hope you guys join me next week. Have an amazing day, week, all that.
Here's your quote of the week. Be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you'll never ever have enough. Oprah Winfrey.
I was Cleopatra, I was young and an actress, when you knelt by my mattress and asked for my hand. But I was sad you asked it, as I laid in a black dress, with my father in a casket. I had no plans. Yeah. And I left the footprints, the mud stain on the carpet, and it hardened like my heart did when you left town. But I must admit it, I would marry you in an instant. Damn your wife, I'd be your mistress, just to have you around. But I was late for this, late for that, late for the love of my life. And when I die alone, when I die alone, die I'll be on time. And while the church discouraged any lust that burned within me, yes, my flesh, it was my currency, but I held true. So I drive the taxi, and the traffic distracts me from the strangers in my backseat that remind me of you. But I was late for this, late for that, late for the love of my life. And when I die alone, when I die alone, when I die I'll be on time. The only gifts from my Lord were birth and a divorce. But I've read this script and the costume fits, so I play my part.
heard that.
And if you don't want to go to that, go all the way to Tulsa, you can come to my house.
In Tulsa?
No.
It's in Van Buren.
No, my house. If you don't want to go all the way to Tulsa, you can go to my house.
Frickin' freak.
We still have more, Georgie. Don't.
Competition. Competition. Competition.
Bloopers.
Like, I have the most disgusting bloopers. You know what? Cut that part out. Okay.
Student staff volleyball game.
Over this part. How dumb is that?
1 second.
I'm so glad you messed up though, because my nose was so itchy.